We continue covering Colorado First. We are 17 hours in on the state's new mandatory mask mandate. Governor Polis enacting the order to try and stop the increasing cases of COVID and hospitalizations of the virus here in Colorado. Thanks for being with us tonight at 5. You'll also find us streaming right now on CBSN Denver. The governor's order calls for masks for most people 11 and older within public indoor space and transportation services. Tori Mason joins us live now to talk more about this. And Tori, there are many questions on how this mandate is going to be enforced.
Absolutely. And last week, Governor Polis said the state had little capability in enforcing face coverings. That's why he didn't implement that statewide mandate back then. Now masks are mandated statewide, and so are the questions about how to enforce them.
If somebody were to run into a store naked or without a mask, they are trespassing. And this gives that store the ability to call local law enforcement.
Several Colorado sheriff's offices have said they're not going to enforce the governor's statewide mask mandate. But there's been little clarification on what this enforcement entails.
We all spent hours yesterday scrambling, trying to figure out what does this mean for us.
The statewide mask mandate is an executive order, and those have the force of the law. But trespassing already exists in the law.
Any private business owner has the ability to refuse service to patrons under certain circumstances. And you've all already seen the no shirt, no shoes, no service. This is no different than that. No mask, no shirt, no shoes.
Mask mandates have long been in place for much of Colorado, but few citations have been issued. City leaders like Denver Mayor Michael Hancock said penalizing Coloradans was never the point, and Polis says neither is this mandate.
But the mere clarity of message of those ordinances in the areas that have them have successfully increased mask wearing by 15%.
Brauchler says nothing in that executive order outside of government buildings changes the law.
I really don't know what he was trying to accomplish here other than, to me, this feels a lot like wear the damn mask with the state seal on top of it.
Now, that order also says that Coloradans ages 11 and older must wear face coverings when inside non-residential spaces and while using or waiting for public transportation and non-personal transportation like Ubers, taxis as well. We're live in Denver. Tori Mason covering Colorado First.